It's time for part 5 of Proof I'm Not a Sham. So, I'm getting a bit tired. This will be the last one for today. I've yet to see which one has appeared on top of the pile. Shall I stretch back and have a look? It's Genesis, and then there were 3, which is a symbolic record for a young 12-year-old purchasing a studio album by Genesis, brand new, for the first time. Can you imagine the excitement? Opening this gatefold sleeve and scanning every detail of it. When you realise this band, who had provided an insight into creativity via music and mystery and lyricism, we'll say lyrics. So you've got this, of course, is a phenomenal album because I was 12 when I heard it. And then you cannot ignore the beauty of 2 songs initially, which came out before the album. You've got the ABBA sounding B-side of Ballad of Big, which just diminishes in its stature on the album, but as a B-side was magical. Absolutely magical. Happy Hawaii by ABBA meeting prog rock. And then on the A-side, possibly the greatest pop song ever written. And you see Phil Collins perform it live in 2007 in front of 750,000 Italians and other people as well, for free, playing drums and singing. Has there ever been anything more beautiful than that? I don't think so. It's, when you get jazz funksters like Weather Report telling Phil, that's a good song, mate. That's all the recommendation you need, because it encompasses everything, and Phil knows this, and Phil takes pride in that. I only wish they'd put the keyboard solo on the CD The Way We Walk instead of just repeating the chorus ad nauseum. It would have, I've only recently got into that live stuff. I couldn't touch it initially. I thought, they're a tribute band. But no. The longs, The Way We Walk, the longs on CD in the car, the 19 minutes of those long songs put in a medley, lasting 19 minutes, is even the musical box sounds impressive, and I've never liked that song. Well, I liked it on... no, I've never liked it, really. But you've got Follow You, Follow Me. The keyboard solo in Follow You, Follow Me defines why I'm sitting here now talking about the G Band. That's why we're here. If, the fact... I don't understand these people who tell me There's no prog on this album. This is when Stevie Hackett left, and they lost something. No, they did not. How dare they say that Genesis lost something when they recorded and then there were three. Down and Out is Down and Out losing something? No, seriously? You're telling me that Down and Out is losing something due to the fact that our Stephen Hackett is not playing on it? What on earth do people hear when they hear Down and Out? Ditto, Undertow. What on earth are they thinking? It's absurd. Along with the Triffids, the Seabirds and the Estuary Bed, they are the two most impressive two first songs on a side one of an album ever. I could go on, I could mention others. Going for the one, Turn of the Century. Shall I try some other ones? I'll try. I'm going to try. Mercy Street. What's the one after that? No, we won't go there. And I'm not talking so Peter Gabriel either. Okay? In case you people think I'm just limiting myself to G-band material in my horizons. Not at all. Not at all. Shall we continue? Well, we've mentioned Ballad of Big, which just sounds substandard on the album, but is a great song as a B-side. Should have been on the album. Carried on. Before any of you mention the day the light went out, that does not deserve to be on the album. It's a ham-fisted Tony feast. Fine as a B-side. Although when that Rail guy did the documentary, you had some sympathy for that argument. But I tell you what is fantastic is Vancouver, which isn't on the album. And it just embodies a Phil Collins soul-searching, honest yearning for integrity and love. So you get to the darkness of Snowbound, which didn't register to me as a child. But I've always thought old Mikey, like Stevie Hackett, had a dark lyricism to him, although hidden behind romanticism. What a song that was. Autumnal, everybody says about, and then there were three. Autumnal, nights closing in. Brilliant song. I remember watching it on Old Grey Whistle Test when they were mixing it. It sounded even better. So you could say, as Rail, the documentary guy, said, they had this album recorded within a couple of, say 4 or 5 months, and left it on the shelf for about 9 months until they sorted out the replacement for Stevie H. So, in fact, they could have returned, but is there... I suppose, no, nothing to worry. I think it does require a remix, doesn't it? It does require a remix. That Stevie Wilson guy, he could do it. Although he probably doesn't like him, does he? He does. I don't think he does. I heard Burning Rope. What a song. What an absolutely marvellous song. And people knock Mike Rutherford's solo. How could you knock that? It's a Banks melody. So is Firth of Fifth. Steve Hackett gets all the plaudits. Mikey Rutherford does a decent job on it. When it came out, everyone said, "Oh, Mikey's done well." But no, of course, it's not hip, is it? It's not hip to say that Mikey is a good guitarist or can play a decent solo. The fact that he actually is pretty substandard in general doesn't dismiss his inventiveness. Less is more. Whereas our Stevie Hackett in the last 10 years has just gone over Eddie Van Halen on us, hasn't he? And you think, oh, hang on, where's the melody? Whereas Mike Rutherford, when he plays guitar, he's got a melody, which is good. The warming sun, the cooling rain, the snowflake drifting on a breath of a breeze, the lightning bolt that frees the sky for you, yet only eagles seem to pass on through. That's a great lyric. The words of love, the cries of hate, and the man in the moon. Oh, please. If anything, that highlights how naff Madman Moon is and how good this is. Who seduced you, then finally loosed you. And then we turn the record over. And the more we realise how utterly awesome Deep in the Motherlode is. I'm on to 11 minutes already, and we've only just reached side 2. Which is a good job, because after Deep in the Motherlode, absolutely awesome song. Probably one top 10 Genesis song, I reckon. When Phil sang it live on the 1980 tour, he used to sing "Go West," and he lost the subtlety and the melodic drama because he was a bit high, wasn't he? However, on the album you got bass pedal brilliance and just beautiful sounding keyboards when they go on the wagons, don't they? They go on the wagon trail. It's just awesome. Absolutely beautiful. Many Too Many was a disappointment to me initially. You know, if you can have a solo, extend it, Mike. Don't be coy, don't be shy, just let it rip. And it failed to get in the charts, didn't it? It stalled at number 42. Oh, Pretty Mama, Scenes from a Night Dream. If this funked out a little bit more, it would be brilliant. The lyrics on it fail miserably. Say It's Alright, Joe. Oh, painful. I liked it when it came out, but it's painful now. It's just so laborious. The Lady Lies is hilarious. I loved it. Marvellous. And of course, Follow You, Follow Me. So apart from if there's a fire, it's asleep in my bed. I must leave it to burn until it burns itself out. Clumsy lyricism. Catch as you can, I'm not staying here long. I'll be coming back early or never at all. Shine on. There's something missing in that. There's something lacking there. It's like a nursery rhyme, just not delivering. So they should have re-listened to that and put Vancouver on instead of that, I reckon. Good. Thank you very much for listening. And then there were 3. Diolch.